I'm coming in loud and clear. Might hear me on the radio. Breaker, breaker, 19. Anybody got their ears on?
Hey guys, this is Jen from Farpoint Farm. Today Eric and I had the chance to go to the Waynesville Hamfest.
Yeah, so we managed to take some footage as we wandered around this awesome place. And we got to meet a couple of fellow fans of the channel, a couple of other YouTubers. SWL Elling, or SW Elling, has a great blog on shortwave radio. And well, we had some time hanging out, and then we got to see some cool stuff.
Eric was very reserved. He only bought just a handful of items.
I did, and there'll be part 2. I'll show you all that good stuff.
It was pretty cool. These radios are from the Asheville Radio Museum. They had some really cool stuff on display.
Yeah, I was impressed. So some Hamfests are just massive in every way. This one maybe wasn't the biggest. It was a mid-sized one, but they had some really, really neat antique stuff that was well kept. And you can just look at this. I mean, these are just beautiful, custom built, probably the last ones of their type in existence. And for that reason alone, I felt like this Hamfest was worth the drive.
That'd be another thing that Eric and I can do one weekend, is go to that Asheville Radio Museum. Did look like it had a lot of really cool stuff to it. Definitely,
and I'm a fan of old tube radios, although I don't know a whole lot about them. But as you can see, ham stuff, CB stuff. There's one of those Radio Shack 3-way meters I've got, or Micronauta, I guess they're called.
Bunch of different things, a lot of people out there. They had a really cool Lego display as well.
Yeah, I don't think I got any footage of it, but it was pretty cool. They had like ham stations that were set up around the world, and they were all built out of Legos, so it was really cool. Again, a good way to get younger people involved. A lot of surplus military equipment as well. And out here was what they call the boneyard. That's where most people just pull up a truck or pull up a car and unload their stuff and kind of swap and sell here. So I found some good deals here as well.
It was pretty cool because underneath the cover was, I guess, like a barn. So it was pretty cool. Although it did smell a little bit like an animal.
Yeah, but that was part of the fun of Hamfest, man. You know, sometimes they're in churches, sometimes they're in gyms, and sometimes you're lucky enough to be in a nice big outdoor venue like this where you're out of the sun. So it was great. A lot of neat stuff, man. A lot of ham radio rigs, a lot of older tube type stuff. CB wise, I picked up a couple of less expensive, like $5, $10 radios. There were a few higher end sideband units, and there was 1 or 2 base stations out there, but nothing that I just had to have.
This table went on and on and on. They had so much stuff in boxes.
Yeah, if you're doing recaps or stuff like that, they had all the supplies you would need for that. And I actually picked up some power supplies here, and so that was cool. I do want to point out before the video runs out, did get to meet 2 people. I'm going to throw some pictures up here real quick. The first one being SW Elling, and he has a YouTube channel, although he doesn't spend a ton of time on it. He does have his own web blog page. You should check him out. There he is right there. And Thomas and I talked for a few minutes. And then Heath Whittle, he's the one that told me about the Hamfest, and we had a nice lunch afterwards. So hope you enjoy it. See you in part 2. Bye-bye.